Meantime, the former ambassador to Ukraine is here. Our former ambassador to Ukraine is kind enough to join us, John Herbst. Ambassador, great to see you. What do you think of everything that's been going down?
Look, Putin has been conducting an aggressive foreign policy for 15 years. He invaded Georgia in 2008. He took Crimea in 2014. Finally, the West is fighting back. But what he did yesterday, or actually early this morning, was something unprecedented. He knew he was going to get smacked hard by the West, yet he still went in with a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. This means he has contempt for the West. He thinks he can get his way by intimidation and by force. And he is going to, if he succeeds in Ukraine, he's going to challenge our NATO allies, the Baltic states, Poland, Romania, etc. We have a vital stake of helping Ukraine stop him in Ukraine.
But will we? I mean, let's say if we just leave it at Ukraine, there are fears that this goes way beyond Ukraine. Do you think that's a real possibility?
It certainly goes beyond Ukraine if Putin wins in Ukraine. We're not going to defend Ukraine with the 82nd Airborne, but we need to hit him with the full force of sanctions. So we have to take Russia out of SWIFT. We have to put sanctions on the Russian central bank. We have to sanction thousands of high officials and their family members. We have to increase deployments in NATO's east, make them permanent, so Moscow's geopolitical position is weakened, and they know they cannot touch our NATO allies. And we have to maintain a supply of weapons to Ukraine. Zelensky is not Karzai, who got out of Dodge when the when the Taliban went large into Kabul. Zelensky's going to stay and fight, as are the people of Ukraine. We need to provide them with the weapons which the Biden administration has been weak and late to do. We should be sending as many Stingers as possible, which kill Russian aircraft, into Ukraine. Oh, excuse me.
All right,
we should also be informing the Russian people. We should be informing the Russian people of Putin's aggression, because the Russian media is lying to the Russian people. It's saying they're only peacekeepers in the east of Ukraine. The Russian people don't want to make a war against the Ukrainians. If they see what Russia's government is doing, this will be a real political problem for Putin.
Got you. Ambassador, thank you. John Herbst, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine.